I treat my psoriasis with many ways. A lot of the creams and shampoos and treatments are very, very smelly, especially the ones that contain tar. They really smell. So that isn't attractive. You sort of tend to sort of avoid using it every day for that reason. But the creams and the lotions are very, very sticky, very thick. The stuff that I put in my hair is very, very greasy, so I'd sort of have to wash my hair at least 2 or 3 times just to make it actually look like I had washed my hair. I don't go to the hairdressers because I'm very embarrassed because I have quite a lot of scales in my hair. It's obviously a lot better now due to the ointments. However, it's very embarrassing, you know, if somebody was to put a comb through your hair and end up with like several pieces of skin on the end.
I got a very understanding hairdresser, so I've told her all about my psoriasis, and it has been really bad in my scalp, but she understands. And if I want to take my own shampoo, she doesn't mind. She just said fetch it in, and they don't take any notice.
More it's the arthritis that affects my day-to-day life than the psoriasis itself. For example, the way I walk to uni, I have to go across a railway bridge and the steps are really steep. And sometimes I have trouble doing that, my hip will be hurting or whatever, so I cheat and go in the lift instead. But as far as the psoriasis affecting day-to-day life, that's more just kind of general itching or whatever. That's usually something that can be, I feel, dealt with easier than the arthritis. Take painkillers for the arthritis, but it doesn't always work. The only problem I have with is the psoriatic arthritis. Sometimes my hands tend to seize, so if I'm writing for a long time, I have to stop, and it takes a while to kind of open my hand back up. But yeah, it's at the moment it's not too bad. But obviously, if you have a bad bout, then it can vary.
The ointments, they are very, obviously oily. They do mark your clothes. It is hard to get it out. The bedding, you have to try and somehow let it dry, but it takes an awful long time to sink in the ointment. So you're sort of like flancing around, stood up, trying to get it to dry in before you touch anything you don't want to ruin everything.
I treat my psoriasis with creams, lotions. It takes a long time. In fact, I have to put an extra 45 minutes onto my morning routine to make sure that I cover my skin in the creams so that I'm not cracked or sore during the day, so that I can get on with the job that I've got to do. I do a lot of walking back and forth, and my trousers, if I don't put creams on my legs, then it'll catch on a piece of skin, one of the scales, and it will actually rip off, and that can make my legs extremely sore.